Hey, it's Luis Gomez, entertainment reporter for the Chicago Tribune. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice just wrapped up filming in the Chicago area on Friday. Batman vs. Superman stars Henry Cavill as Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman, Amy Adams as Lois Lane. The movie had been here since November 3rd, beginning in the Yorkville area. That's where the previous Superman movie, Man of Steel, was filming. For Man of Steel, they built a farmhouse on a plot of land that's supposed to be Clark Kent's house, and then they tore it down after that shoot. For Batman vs. Superman, they rebuilt that same farmhouse on that same plot of land. In addition to the farmhouse, they shot at a cemetery around the corner from there. After the Yorkville area shoot, they headed downtown where I saw them filming inside the Washington Blue Line stop. Except for the scene, it wasn't actually the Washington Blue Line. Instead, it was Capitol South, a metro station in Washington, D.C. I saw Amy Adams leaving the scene of the Washington Blue Line. She signed autographs and took photos from fans that were waiting outside of her.
Thank you.
The following day was a scene I think Chicagoans are going to be talking about for a while. It was Superman flying over Clark Street. He was hovering high above ground and then started descending and then floating toward Amy Adams, who was on the ground. It was pretty impressive to look at. We were about a block away, which is why my video isn't too great and why it's a little hard to see him floating in there, but I think if you squint, you could see it. Pretty cool stuff. In order to pull it off, they had him attached to some wires and he was inside of a harness. There were plenty of Zack Snyder sightings during filming. Because he's the director, he was always on set. There were also a decent amount of Metropolis props around the area. You can count on seeing a Metropolis cab or a Metropolis bus. Those of you who follow me on Twitter or know me well know I'm a Batman guy. I've been a Batman nerd my whole life. So for me, what was really cool was when the Uptown neighborhood got turned into Gotham City. So the Lawrence Red Line stop turned into the Gotham River stop. It wasn't a Red Line stop, it was the Gotham River Green Line stop. The Chicago maps at that L station were covered by Gotham maps. Except that if you looked closely, it was actually Detroit cities. The Detroit area is where Batman vs. Superman filmed for 6 months. Besides Gotham City signs at the L, there were also Gotham City taxi cabs parked outside of the L station, and down the street the Aragon Ballroom was turned into a movie theater where they were playing The Mark of Zorro. Now The Mark of Zorro is the same movie that Bruce Wayne and his parents went to go see the night that they were murdered. I also saw a boy in what looked like his parents leaving the movie theater for that scene. Batman vs. Superman is scheduled to hit theaters March 25th, 2016. They're expecting this thing to be big, which means sequels, which means maybe they'll come back. Keep your fingers crossed.